Here's a stat that should bother you a little. Automated emails account for 37% of all email-driven revenue, but they're only 2% of the total sends. That gap exists because businesses either set up welcome sequence once and forget about it, or never set it up at all. If someone just signed up for your list, the 48 hours after that sign up are the highest engagement window you're ever going to get with that person. They just raised their hand, they're paying attention right now. What you send them in that window sets the tone for everything that follows. So today we're building a 5 email welcome sequence from scratch inside SureContact. Let's get started. I know what some of you are already thinking. Why 5 emails? Does it have to be 5? Honestly, no. 2 emails are better than 0. 8 is fine if you have 8 things worth saying. The sequence ends when you run out of useful things to say. It's not an arbitrary count. So the first thing we need is a form, as it will be the trigger that kicks off the sequence. I'm going to create a simple one right here in SureContact. Just a name and an email field, a submit button, and that's it. Now the forms in SureContact get a lot more sophisticated than this, but for welcome sequence, trigger, simple is fine. Now let's create the sequence. I'll head over to automations, create a new sequence. For this demo, I'm using a fictional fitness studio called Harborview Fitness. So we'll give it a name of Harborview Fitness Welcome Sequence. And I'll set the trigger to form submission and point it at the form we just created. From this point on, anyone who submits that form gets entered into this sequence automatically, no manual work required. Now with the trigger set, let's start adding emails. So let's add our first email here. We'll click on Add First Step, put in our subject line. There we go. And we'll use the drag and drop editor here. Now I did create a template beforehand, and that's the one we're going to use. So what we're going to do is just swap out some of our text here and make it just an easy welcome email. So the first email, email number 1, is the welcome. This one goes out the moment someone submits the form. Deliver whatever you promise them, whether it's a lead magnet or a discount code or just a warm hello. Keep it short. This isn't the time for your life story. Now I'm setting a 1-day delay here before the next email sends. Now you want to space the emails out enough that each one gets its own moment, but not so far apart that they've forgotten who you are by the time the next one arrives. 1 to 3 days between emails is a reasonable range for most welcome sequences. All right, so on to email 2. This is your story. This is where you tell them who you are and why you exist. Now, it's not a resume. It's basically a reason. Why did you start this? What do you actually care about? This is the email that turns a subscriber into someone who remembers you. Maybe we can do a little emphasis here, and maybe we will just bold that as well. And for our title here, we'll just say why we started, our why story, something like that. And we'll just remove our CTA here at the bottom. So I don't think we need it just for this email alone. And that's looking good to me. I think also for this email, we're going to be adding in an image. So let's drag over an image block. I'm going to put that above our why story. And we're going to get a nice picture of Maya. So we'll go to our media tab, we'll go into our Harborview folder, and we'll select Maya right here and click select image. And I think the layout and dimensions are fine. We can square it up if we want to, maybe do a landscape. Maybe the landscape looks a little bit better, gives it a little bit more breathing room on the sides. And if you want accessibility here, you can put in an alt tag. So we just do this Maya founder Harborview Fitness. There we go, that's good. And we can click on Use Design. It's going to go through our AI analysis, and we're good to go. So we've got email 1 and email 2 going very nicely. 1-day delay between the two. We're going to click on Add a Step for email number 3, our subject line. And again, using the drag and drop editor, select our template here. On to email 3. This is where you give your best advice. Give them something genuinely useful, your best tip, your most common mistake to avoid, a quick win they can act on today. This is the most important email in the sequence. It's the one that earns the rest. Now, If you wanted to track who clicks a link in this email and send them down a different path, say a pitch email for people who engage and a softer nudge for people who don't, that kind of conditional logic lives outside of sequences in Sure Contact. You'd set that up as a separate automation workflow triggered by a link click in a particular email. Now we'll cover that maybe in a future video, but just know that option is there. Okay, that's looking good. Now on to the last section here. So we'll drag in a text block like so. We'll align it left, add in our content. I think we'll do some emphasizing here, some formatting. And I think we'll put in a button here. We'll just put it down the bottom here. Change the color. There we go. And our call to action will be check out our upcoming classes. And we'll take them to the same website, harborviewfitness.com. Headline here to motivation is a liar. And we're going to add in another image. So we'll drag over the image block. Now let's put it above our text. Click on our image here, go to media, Harbor View. Let's select the spin cycle class. There we go. And that's looking good. For now, click on use design. And we're good to go for email number 3. And again, I'll add a delay here between emails. And for email 4, this is a deeper dive. We build on email 3. So we answer maybe a follow-up question they might have. This is also a good place for a case study, an example, or a slightly longer read for the people who are genuinely engaged. Let's go over to elements. We'll select a text block. We're going to align center on this, and we're going to paste in the quote from Sarah, and we will italicize this just like that. Very good. And we'll drag in another text block here, and we'll align it left, paste in the other content, and we will bold that. And we'll move up our call to action here before our sign off, like so. And our headline up here, we'll call this the 30-day shift. All right, so that's looking good for our 4th email. So we'll just click on use design here, go through our analysis, and we are good to go on step 4, our 4th email. Now for step 5, our last email, click on add step. We're gonna wait another couple of days here. And our subject line will be no pressure, just a seat or a mat with your name on it. Again, using the drag and drop editor. Go over to our import templates. It'll use our last template with the last email we created. So we'll use that, replace it. And so again, that gives us a nice starting point with the same colors and everything that we need. So let's make some changes. So for email 5, this is your what's next. This is your soft CTA. Invite them somewhere, your community, a free call, a product, a piece of content. Don't hard sell here. That they've had 5 emails from you at this point, and if you've delivered value, they're very warm. You just have to open the door. And for our headline, we can just remove that. So we're not going to use a headline in this email. All right, that's looking good now. And we're just going to click on use design. Let's see if we get any errors or warnings. Okay, we got one spam trigger for the phrase limited time, but we're saying no limited time only countdowns. So I'm going to let that go. We're going to continue anyway. So we're all ready and set to go here. We've got all 5 of our emails, and our trigger is the form submitted. So that is looking great. So all we have to do now is click on activate so that anyone who fills out that form will get started in the sequence. So why don't we go ahead and do that? So we'll click on activate. And if we go back to our sequences tab, you'll see that it is now active. So let's go over to the forms, and we'll go ahead and publish this form. So now you can embed this into any type of website. You can do iframe, HTML, or even a direct link, which is what we're going to use to test it all out. Open up a new tab window here. We'll paste in our form URL. We'll fill this out, and we'll click submit. And if we go back to our sequence now, we can click on it, and you'll notice that we've already got one active person already started in the sequence. If we click on the person, it'll tell us who is active and that they've already received an email. So let's go check out our email. So let's open the inbox and check that the first email landed correctly. There we go. Personalization is pulling through. Formatting looks clean. And that's all you need to see, because if email 1 is right, the rest of the sequence should be following the same pattern. So that's it. A 5-email welcome sequence built from scratch, form trigger, delay timing, personalization, and a fully automated flow that works while you're not. If you want to take this further and start branching based on how subscribers engage, I mentioned it in the video. For those who clicked on a particular link or who didn't, that Shore Contacts automation workflows come in, and we'll cover that maybe in the next video. Hey, if this was helpful, click subscribe and click that like button. There's a lot more of this coming, and if you're not on Shore Contact yet, why not? There's a link in the description to get started.